Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Give me a kiss, love. I love
Happy
you.
birthday. I love you too.
Happy birthday! Happy Mother's Day! A little early. If we're going to do this very often, we probably should get a
Cover.
I can't get it down there.
Just leave it there now.
We should get a new set of tiki torches for the flies.
Yeah.
We can pick them up and put them in different locations, so we might be able to stick them right around here
Yeah.
for when we eat. Oh boy, that's disappointing. This is well done. Way, way, way overdone.
Very yummy.
I'm cold. Oh no. I knew this would be. I've never had a steak this skinny. That's all I had.
That looks like my steak.
I know. It's way overdone. It's because it was it's so thin. Go to Kroger and go to Costco and get that.
We need to buy cover for this glass.
You know, I'm sitting here, so lucky to be alive, eating a fantastic dinner with the love of my life in a beautiful setting, and I'm bitching that my steak's overdone. No matter how good you have it, you're still complaining. It's amazing.
Maybe God said, a lot of people get hungry. Well, I always complain.
How many people are not going to eat at all today, and I'm complaining that my steak's overdone? What a jerk. Especially when I'm the one that overcooked it.
You want to be blamed.
How's your steak?
Was that good?
Dry? Dry?
No. For me, it's not.
How boring is it to sit here and watch a stupid movie of two old fat people eating dinner? If you're really enjoying this movie, please see me be a reference for a good psychiatrist, okay?
There's a lot of vloggers doing this. Like, they take their video eating.
Yeah, I know, but you don't.
breakfast.
I don't think you sit there and watch a blogger eat dinner and not say anything. I mean, that would be like having a video of your grass growing.
Usually, if like for example, you're not saying anything, they will put like narration or something. At least the viewer will not get bored. Otherwise, why I watch this?
We could make a retirement blog. We could put pictures in of men and women hiking in beautiful surroundings, swimming in the crystal clear water of the Asian islands, spearfishing, scuba diving, in Indonesia, Malaysia area where it's some of the best in the world. Even like maybe hang gliding, you know, just the most fantastic things on a cruise liner, on a sailboat, and then we take a video of us both in our recliners and both of us snoring sound asleep with the TV with a rerun on it, and say, we want you to know that this is what you could have, and that's the first part, in your retirement, or what you really end up with, and this is it. And us both asleep in our recliners. This is the reality of retirement.
Just you know, you still have another corn over there for one meal. The one that you cooked. When we bought that in Kroger the other day.
You took the husk off?
No, not yet. This one is the old
How
one.
many in all? This is 4. You made 6?
No, it's 4.
Oh, there's 4 here.
No, I'm talking about still in the refrigerator. Not yet.
We haven't cooked. Yeah, I know we have another round of corn.
I was thinking with 4.
Uh-oh.
The flower of the jasmine. Look at that.
Yeah, the jasmine, you can't smell it, but if we had smell-o-vision, the jasmine here, as you can see, are all flowering.
The smell is
The
really
smell
good.
is just heavenly. My mom and dad had, a condominium. They just shared one wall and it was just one floor. And they had a really nice backyard. It was about the width of our house, and it went back like, oh gee, I don't know, like almost as far as this, not quite. And right off the back, they had a built-in patio cover. I believe it was built in, and over a little cement patio, and it was just like this, except the whole top was there because it had been there for years. And when you go out there, when we would eat outside in the nice weather, you go outside and you'd sit there, and the perfume surrounded you with the jasmine. It was almost indescribable. It wasn't too strong, but it was just wonderful. It was a time when, if you had that opportunity and you wanted to go outside for a drink, whether it was a drink of lemonade or whether it was a drink of wine or whatever your choice, you could go there and sit in a comfortable chair and just kind of absorb this wonderful, the temperature, the beauty of the setting, the wonderful odor of the flowering jasmine. And it was, gosh, I don't think any amount of money would buy anything more wonderful or beautiful than opportunities like that.
Did you know that that tree, the flower of that is, the smell is really good.
What tree?
This one, the one that's flowering right now, the back.
Well, I'll go smell.
I don't know if you notice it, but every year I notice. Because before I was looking, why is it? The smell is really good. When it gets nearer to the tree, and really, this one, the one in there. That smell is really great. Did you know how I managed to climb in the attic?
How?
I moved there.
Yeah, you have to do it.
And then I pulled the one on the top.
Well, is there any other way to do it?
I need a small ladder. Because I'm short. I'm not like you.
Yeah, well, to grab that rope, you couldn't grab that.
No,
rope
the
without
rope is okay, but the second one, to stretch the other ladder, remember they're folded.
Oh yeah. Can you give
I
me
can-
another one left?
I cannot do it. It's useless.
I like it up there.
Oh, when I went there, it's really hot.
Really warm.
You. It's like you're in the oven.
Think about how warm it would be without the insulation. It's outrageous. You get to 130 or 140 in the attic. It's hot outside. It can get just. It's really, really awful. You think you can take a whole half hour of us eating?
I'll just, I can cut that one later.
Won't run out of
No, no, it's not.
anything?
No. You'll be fine.
Yes, we're spraying our corn with butter flavored Pam. You can do that if you don't know that already.
You know what? You can be a good vlogger. because
A vlogger?
It's because you're really good. You're like a teacher. You're really good in explaining. I remember when you're taking a video, you're explaining. That's what the vlogger does.
Yeah.
And you know, they really
Well,
earn
when I think of
thousands.
how boring this would be to watch, I feel compelled to say something.
No, I don't know why people also watch it. I'm one of them. Seriously. I think this time is like that. I don't know. People enjoy watching it.
I need to get a life.
I prefer watching the vlog rather than the TV. I think because vlog is like a real life.
Well, what you should do is just to edit it. Then it could be, if we do this for like 45 minutes, you should get like 4 or 5 minutes of actually interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Or at least not so boring that people will be trying to overdose on their.
Actually, you're going to
Their
Cut.
Premarin or something.
split it, and then you choose which one is good and which one is not good, and you take it out.
Right. Points.
Although they knows already how to edit the vlog, that they add some pictures or additional video.
Well, that's not surprising. She's sharp.
She opened a channel for Marius so that in the future Marius can see what he's doing during his young age.
Marius was what?
She opened a YouTube channel for Marius.
A Yusuf?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
You want more Oli Palmer?
Not right now. Thank you, love. Too bad we can't have an immigration officer come and visit us. That's funny. You do a half-hour movie of yourself. You get all done. You get up and take a look at the movie, and it never turned on. That's happened to me 2 or 3 times with you. I thought I was, on record. And stuff we'd never get to do over
the one in the
at
party?
the party and stuff like that.
Where
The
is
birthday
the
party.
video?
And I was there. I mean, it was right on top of it. I was really paying attention to it, so it would come out nice, and got nothing. What a dumbass.
Patio.
Give me one too, love. Here, no, never mind. You want more?
No.
The only thing I don't like is it gets cold.
Yeah.
You know what it might be worth doing if we're going to do this is to bring out the stuff that we have that we take to the fill arm and parties, and with the little heaters underneath, put our food in that, so to keep it warm. I really don't like cold food. Three and a half minutes is amazing. This is done right.
That's perfect. I just follow your instruction, Mr. Anyhow.
But I've had so much trouble getting it just al dente.
This one's really perfect. I think this one no need to put back in the attic. Just put in the storage.
Oh. Well, how many did you get? Did you just bring down two? Or did you bring them all down?
I brought what? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think.
I mean, 2
4.
chairs.
Like for 2 chairs.
Well, you said you want me to go up and bring them all down and then rebag them and label them as to where they're supposed to be used.
Not this time.
When?
I don't think we have a visitor this year. This problem still exists. Really full.
Well, that's the whole idea, right?
Yeah. This is very good for gout.
Oh, that's right. We can take them next door. We don't have bones like this very often. We don't eat that much red meat, especially bone in like this. Oh, my nose is running. Wow. You know, if you edit this, you can take some stills from the movie. You have corn here, huh?
Thank you.
You know how to do that? Take stills
No.
from a movie?
No, I don't know how to do it. Rachel, no, I don't. I forgot already about editing. How many years I'm not doing it.
Well, listen, if you have a hard time getting sleepy to go to bed tonight, sit down and watch this movie. In about 5 minutes, you should be pretty well ready to sleep all night. Again?
Careful with your teeth.
Okay, listen. You cannot watch this part, okay? We're going to edit this out so you'll never see it. Some of the sweetest meat. Spawns are going next door. Our neighbor has 2 little dogs. We'll leave them a nice little treat.
You think they like it?
I don't even know if they're hungry because the dogs aren't barking.
You do it. They're here.
Huh?
They're here.
Oh, how do you know that?
When they was here outside, they're mowing the grass. I think tomorrow or next day, this one will be coming out. The flower.
What's coming out?
The flower.
What flower?
The red rose.
Yeah, well, it's very obvious that the drift roses are needing a lot of direct sun. Because the one there that are in even just a moderate amount of shade don't do nearly as well.
If you want a lot of sun, you need to cut this a little bit.
Oh,
No?
no, that's like sacrilegious.
You could just trim it. Just like that. Like that. It look pretty.
I would have to take off a big limb, love.
You want more ice?
No, I don't want any more fish. I mean, that tree's already very small. I hate the thought of changing it at all. They're so beautiful and so delicate and so special.
Okay.
They're so expensive to replace. It takes so long to grow. A lot of sows.
You need to replace.
If you do anything wrong and it dies, then you do. I saved, to my notes, I saved information about 2 trees over there. One of them is really a plant that you can make into a tree. But I'm really hesitant to do it. It's beautiful, but you have to stake it a lot because it wants to do this. It doesn't want to do this.
Okay.
And
So what you're going to do?
I'm thinking that it might be too much, and just put a nice tree there. But from all my, for a year of looking or whatever, at tons of different trees, I've got 1 or 2 of them that I've saved.
Yeah.
And I would rather not start with one that's really tiny, because
The one you planted over there, you think it's going to flower this year?
yeah, it's already got buds.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's doing very well. It's just a slow growing tree, so it's going to be
I hope it will not grow very
4 or
high.
5 years before it's really got some tree look to it. But if we get a tree that's pretty well developed, it'll be expensive, so maybe that will be our project for this year. And we'll do all the other ones because we could spend all summer really prepping for all the bushes we want to put in for the hedging.
Yeah.
All the the roots over here. Lots of work. That one tree trunk, that one will be just a tremendous amount of work to get that out. And then we have to lay out, do a lot of measuring and lay out exactly where we want the holes to go, and we might even consider pre-digging the holes and then backfilling them so that when we come to put the bushes in, it will be very easy digging, just to dig it out because it'll be soft. We might have to, I don't know, if we have to cut this back a little bit or not, if it's touching.
I think we need, yeah, we need to cut.
Not
I already,
much, not much.
I already cut that last year. Excuse me.
It's amazing. You know, we cut it and it keeps growing. I mean, what is it thinking? We cut it back, it keeps growing. And we cut it back and it keeps. Well, why doesn't it learn? You know, just don't grow there. Grow here, but don't grow there.
Hard-headed.
It just doesn't learn one.
Really hard-headed.
I love it, yeah, when it's like this. If you're watching this video, you're not seeing us relight the candles. You broke my lighter.
No, it's not. It's not. Okay.
Okay,
Happy-
you didn't see any of that first part. You know, you
Yeah.
just don't look the other way. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
You guys say happy birthday because you
Yeah,
can't
that's
remember
okay.
the people's names. Happy birthday to me
I
and
love
many
you.
more. Yeah.
How old are you?
Blow out the candles. This is a guy who, this is a man my age with emphysema blowing out his birthday candles. Okay, that's really not very funny if you got somebody you love who has emphysema. So I take that all back. You didn't see that either. We just blow them out now. You want to help me blow them out?
Okay.
Okay, 1,
2,
2,
3,
3.
4.
4? What is 4? Who goes to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you ever started a race, you'd lose every one of them. Ah, you broke my number too. Ah.
It's because it's
Oy.
only...
Ah. You are something. Here. Cut the cake.
It looks yummy.
Looks.
It looks
yummy.
yummy.
Look yummy. And gummy. Make me crunch.
I use your coffee. Oy, boy.
What are we, 2 Hebes here? A Jewish family all of a sudden.
Oy, boy. I just watched video in your shop. That's why. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Now the rest of this cake, of course, is mine. I will eat it tonight.
Very good.
Good.
You're such a good cook.
Yeah.
You're just a good cook.
Mr. Kroger.
Yeah, Mr. Woman. We can keep this. I'll just buy this ordinary candle.
Just keep buying one number each year. 3, 4, 5.
It's already damaged at 7. If I would choose the Trish Leches, I still love the Trish Leches.
I chose this because it's been so long since I've had it.
I didn't argue because it's your birthday.
Well, I would have taken Trish Leches. Why didn't you say something? It wasn't a matter of arguing.
No, I mean,
I would have been very happy.
it's your
with it.
birthday. This is your cake, so it's no problem.
Well, my
You can order.
my first choice was tres leches, but they wouldn't make a small one.
Yeah, it's too big.
Wonderful. It's not nonpareil. There's no layer of cream cheese that really sets the best apart.
Yeah, I like with the cream cheese.
But it's pretty good. And now we need to stop the recording so they can't see me finishing off the rest of the cheesecake.
You can delete some of it.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
My cheesecake kiss.
Love you.
Thank you. You're my greatest birthday gift ever. I don't need any of this other stuff, just you. See, everybody watching the movie now will go, ah, isn't it sweet? I probably just took 4 hours of my life. Oh, you're already jumping in for seconds, huh? Look at you. I'm not gonna